Welcome back to Zero to Hero. My name's Ethan, and in this video I'm going to talk about the important difference between being a business owner and a business operator, and why you are probably an operator and what you need to do to become a true business owner. Welcome back. Again, my name is Ethan. I'm talking today about the topic of being a business owner, and this particularly applies to entrepreneurs, people who have started their own companies. Now, a lot of times people will say that they own a business, when in reality they probably don't. It's more likely that the business owns them. And what I mean by that is not that they don't have ownership of or control over a legal entity like an LLC or a corporation. They might own it from a legal perspective, but they aren't really in charge of the business. The business is really in charge of them. The business owns them. When you are a small business operator and you start out and it's just you on day one, maybe you have a couple of employees, a lot of times you aren't a business owner. You are a business operator, and the business owns you. And what I mean by that is that you can't take a day or a week off or a month off and still have the business operate. You have to put the time in, and you're essentially working on an hourly basis or a project basis to bring in revenue. You don't really become a business owner until you get to the point where you hire enough people where you can step away from that business and the business continues to bring in revenue. Until that point, you are a business operator and the business owns you. You are essentially a slave to the business, and you can't leave that. A lot of people who are technically called small business owners are actually business operators, and if they stop working, if they stop running their shop, their restaurant, their business, whatever it is, they're gonna lose revenue. They're gonna have to close up shop because they aren't actually there doing the work every day. So as you grow your business, you really want to get to the point where you can become a business owner, not an operator. And to become a business owner, you need to be able to get to the business to a point where you have enough revenue coming in so that you can hire people and you can offer jobs to other people, and they can do the things that you maybe were initially doing on day one. And that allows you, when you give up that control and you send some of that to the people that you hire, to be able to step back and become a business owner, a true business owner, where you just own the business, but some other people operate the business on a daily basis. Now, I know for many of you, and this applies to me too, it's sometimes hard to do that. Like, you don't want to step away from your business and turn it over to somebody else. In fact, I have a foot in either camp. I sometimes work in my business, sometimes I work on my business. So I'm a creative engineer type person, and I think I'll always be that type of person. So I do things in my company, actually produce stuff in our company that we use. So in many respects, I am a business operator. Like, the business requires me, not very much these days, but in some respects it does, because it needs somebody to be there to make some decisions. And I think that the things I do contribute to the business. Now, if I were solely a business owner, not a business operator, I would hire somebody else to be the CEO and to run the everyday operations. But I haven't yet. I still enjoy being a part of the company and being part of the team that makes decisions and gets things done. So I'm part owner, part operator. And depending on what you want in your life for your business, you might always have a foot in either. If you want to go out and create additional businesses and do additional things with your life and have more freedom, then you really need to move from an operator role to a purely ownership role. I know that might be tough for some of you who have put your heart and soul into growing the company that you love, but you need to be able to do that. Robert Kiyosaki is a guy that I have tremendous respect for. He's the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's what the book that he's most well known for. But he wrote a book called Cash Flow Quadrant a couple years ago that I found highly interesting. And in that book, he goes through 4 essentially different quadrants. How you receive income, how you make money in your life. And he makes a distinct distinction in his books between being a business operator and a business owner. And I would highly recommend you check out his book, Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. It's extremely useful to understanding cash flow models and just ways that you, as a business owner or employee, bring in revenue and earn income. It's extremely interesting. But those are the differences between being a business owner and a business operator. So you might think you own your business, but in reality, your business might own you. So if you want to be able to step away and retire someday and let the business continue with somebody else at the helm, you need to hire the right people and become a true owner. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you find it useful in some way. If you like it, please share it. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos. Until next time, take care, good luck, we'll see you around.